What up, family? It's your boy Chart Plug, man, and I'm back with another video. And today's video is volume 50, 50. So you know what I'm saying. So, but before we start, could you guys please, share, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like the video, comment, you know what I'm saying? Comment anything positive or even anything negative, but hopefully positive, you know what I'm saying? Um, uh, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Now, today's video won't be like the others whereby I start by I start by talking about last week's trades because I must have done something. I don't know what I did, but all the charts that I had last week are not here anymore. They're just blank. They're just blank. But luckily I had saved before photos. So during the I think during the course of the day I was just trying to replicate those charts and also show you guys how they finished playing out. But if I remember well, the Euro USD played out and gold played out. What didn't play out was GBP, JPY, and USD CAD. They went the opposite way, which is fine. It's all it's all part of the game. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. So I'll just start off with this week's analysis. Unfortunately, as I told you why we're not doing last week's analysis, but this week's analysis start off with DXY. And then, as you know how I do, I'm gonna just start off with the weekly. Just start off with the weekly. See how the weekly closed. The weekly closed a bit bearish. Bearish, we closed bearish. And if I don't know if you guys remember what I had said the other time. Like let me just try. We have this line right here, and then we have this. So this section right here, this to me, right? This to me looked like an ascending triangle that we broke going up. So I had expected more dollar bulls, or should I say more dollar strength. You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't the case. Last week, price actually broke back into the triangle. But after I break it down individually, we'll see if indeed we broke into the triangle or what exactly happened, right? So let's go to the daily. Let's go back to the daily, and then now if you look at the daily, let me just here. Now if you look at the daily, you can see that we broke out 2 weeks ago, and then price came back, and I thought this was a proper retest. As you can see, it closed with a nice hammer. I had assumed that okay, from now on price action is pointing up, but then Friday happened, then the non-farm payroll happened, price got manipulated, it got pushed back inside. So I'm just waiting to see what's gonna happen today before I can actually take any major decisions as to what's gonna happen, right? Now let's get to the 4 hour. All right, we got the 4 hour right here. You have the 4 hour right here, and oh, it's starting. And okay, what can I expect, right? The weekly gave us a bearish signal. The daily gave us also a bearish signal because on Friday it closed really, 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 really bearish, right? And then now I'm gonna start plotting my support and resistances of this chart. Okay, now let's start plotting them. Do, 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 do. Okay, so we have this one right here. Let me just zoom out nicely. We have this guy right here. Okay, this is the 4 hour time frame, so I'm making 4 hour support and resistances. This doesn't mean so. So what I mean by that is it doesn't mean on the daily these resistances will hold. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, if I want to judge based on the daily, then I should go to the daily and create my own support and resistances based on the daily time frame. Sweet. Okay, so for right now, I'm looking at very, very, very strong bearish structures. We have this indication right here, this candle right here indicates bearish structure, then followed by this candle right here also again could indicate bearish structure. So right now I'm trying to see if this price can break to form a lower low. because right now we have a high, we have a low, we have a lower high. I'm expecting a lower low. I mean, yeah, a lower low, right? Yes, and then the final thing is if price, right? Because remember price moves in a pattern, right? So what it does is it breaks support, then goes to retest the support, or breaks resistance, goes to retest that resistance. So right now I feel like this area right here is a strong resistance. If we were to break to the top side, then I want to think of USD bulls. But at the moment, I'm just thinking of this area right here may actually continue falling down. Or what I'm saying is this resistance may hold, which would force the area right here to actually, start falling down to make lower lows, right? To make lower lows, right? So I'm just gonna observe price action and see what's going on. But for right now, I'm actually with the sells or with the bears for the dollar, meaning the dollar will get weaker. Meaning the dollar will get weaker over a couple of days. So what do I expect? Now let me draw my arrows. Okay, I simply wait. Let me draw my support resistances first. Let me draw all of them before I continue. Okay, okay, we got that. Mhm. Just trying to draw that closer. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna draw this one. Where is it? Rejection. So much rejection right here. I think this will be our turning point. Okay. So much rejection right here for sure. For sure. For sure. Mm. And then the next one will be somewhere around here. Yeah, around here. Yeah, support resistance sales all day, every day. All right. So check this out. If price breaks this resistance that I was talking about, then we're shooting up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe so. If price doesn't break that resistance, guys, we are we are shooting down. We are shooting down. This is exactly what's gonna happen. If price breaks this resistance, we're shooting up. If price doesn't break this resistance, we're shooting down. I'll give you an update on my Telegram channel. If you don't know about it, just go to the URL on your web browser and type in t.me/chartplugfx. Then click enter. It'll take you to my new Telegram. Okay, so basically this is what I expect for the DXY. Now let's get to Euro USD. Let's see how the chart's been doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me just go to my weekly. Weekly, similar to this chart is just inversely proportional to the DXY chart. We were bullish last week, guys, as you can see on the previous chart candle. Excuse me. Okay, and then this chart is so ugly, man. The daily is just looking ugly, 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 and more ugly. But on the daily, as we can see, uh we have we have sort of like consolidation for so long. Let me just do consolidation for so long. Let me just prepare my line. Okay, right, for so long. So what I expect, to be honest, right, is okay. Wait, before I say that, let me go to the 4 hour chart. Let's see what we see. Now, let me zoom out. Okay, so this chart, I'm gonna start drawing my support and resistances and trend lines and everything that I see on the chart, right? So okay, we have. Let me see if this could be a parallel channel, but we have a. Oh, I can't really see properly, but okay, this is not a parallel channel. I just wanted to see if there's a parallel channel, so it's not. So what I can just do is just draw a proper trend line. for sure. So we have this proper trend line. Let me just draw my support and resistances because I love those. Exactly where we are right now. Okay. In the bottom here. Okay. Let me just draw it. Oh, wrong one. Wrong tool. Okay. Let's keep it simple, man. You don't need fancy things or anything. Just gotta keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 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 I think that, yeah, that too. Okay. There we go. Oh, starting again. I hate this, man. Okay, so there we go. So now what's gonna happen with Euro USD, right? That's the question, right? So looking at Euro USD, excuse me. Euro USD. Remember that 2 weeks ago, this support right here, this one right here, this one right here, this one right here was a major support that I believed once we broke, we're gonna go down, down, down forever. But then last week we broke and then we went and broke back to the upside, you know what I'm saying? Then we went and touched that trend line, then we started falling. So now my question is what's going on, right? So what I think is gonna happen is this, right? Simply if you look at DXY, we have this strong area right here. Where's my arrow? This strong area right here that I believe if this resistance holds, then we can start coming down. If you remember well, on the on the on the on the on the what you call it, on the DXY, we had a strong resistance too, and here was strong resistance too. That if we break this resistance to the upside, then which means the GXY is gonna break that support to the downside. I hope that makes sense. So now, so now, if we're ever gonna break to the downside, which would mean dollar strength, one would be sure to only sell once we break this counter trend line right here. Because what price can do simply is price can fall, bounce back on the trend line, then go back up. You see what I'm saying? So what you gotta wait for is price to actually bounce on this support, this last support, and then retest that trend line. Then you can start selling from there and going down to the bottom. If if we get confirmation. Oh no, no, wait. Apart from that, I expect price to if since price is gonna go back, I expect price to just do its annoying thing, and shoot up. It's gonna also bounce back here, like tested previous previous resistance and still go up. You see what I'm saying? But once we break this kind of trend line, we're going down, guys, and you're going really, 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 really down for sure. Then I'm gonna get to my gold digger. And she ain't messing with no broke niggas. So we have gold right here. Oh wait, my gold chart is here. Wait, but this chart is like from 2 weeks ago, man. This is not. I really don't know what the hell is going on with my charts. Some are there, some are not there. But let me just do this. All right, let me just go back to the weekly. Let's see how the weekly closed. Look at that gold. If you look at gold, we 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 sort of have, or should I say, we sort of see rejection right around here around this region. And last week we closed bearish, but you see the bearish candle, so it's sort of looking like a the bearish candle sort of looking like a hammer, you know what I'm saying, indicating that maybe we may be changing direction, going to the top. And then let me just do this. Let me just draw my daily trend line, because one thing we shouldn't forget is this line. it held right here. This should tell you something. This line held right here. We're going to the top, but of course I can't just say we're going to the top. But if you look at 2 days ago or on Friday, I think we closed with a nice bullish structure right here. And the bullish structure was actually it was actually, what you call this, it was actually engulfing. So it could mean that there's more pressure on the buyers to shoot up. We're back here, and this is what's this again? This is the 4 hour time frame. So let me just try and see if I can draw any trend lines. Okay, trend lines there. Trend lines there. Yeah, let me draw my support resistances. Okay, support resistances. Mm-hmm. Every time price is within this area, it likes to play around. I know that for fact. You can also see there, plays around here, plays around here, plays around here, plays around here. Let's play around this region. But anyway, um, okay. Oh, come on, man. I hate it when it does that. Okay, plays around here. Awesome. And then if you look here, we have a nice possible double bottom. Okay, now let me get like a, yeah, we have a nice we have a nice possible double bottom, a nice beautiful double bottom. This is the neckline. So what I should assume is gonna happen is, with this chart I only have one bias, which is going to the top. If at all we don't go to the top, I will reanalyze and look back at it. But I believe we're only going to one direction. So guys, check this out. We have the first leg, and then we have the neckline right here, and then I believe this is the second leg, which is gonna probably end around 1308, which is where the first leg started. You know what I'm saying? So I believe we'll end around here. I believe in more longs on gold. Excuse me. I believe in more longs in gold. You know what I'm saying? Um, I believe we should not, but my confirmation will be there once we break this nice counter trend line at the top there. That's where I know for sure we're gonna go to the top. And then I'm just gonna add two more charts, just the ones that I normally add nowadays, which is GBP, JPY, and what is it again? USD CAD, right? Yeah, USD CAD. So I'm gonna start off with that Canadian dollar. Other charts gonna load. Okay, let me just remove this. All right, let's go. Canadian dollar. Start off with the weekly. Can I zoom in? Weekly close bearish, but you see how this week opened with a gap up. That's not something we wanna see. And normally gaps, apparently they always close. Not apparently, but yeah, I see that they always close sometimes. So I just wanted to see what the daily got. I just see a nice, beautiful bearish structure. This gap just needs to be filled. So all in all, I'm just assuming that I'm just assuming that I am just assuming that that the dollar is going to become weaker on this one, and USDK is going to skyrocket to the bottom. Also, we have some nice rejection candles if you think about it. Let me just zoom out. Let me just draw my support and resistances. Resistance. Resist. Um, Actually, this chart is very choppy, so I'm not even gonna draw any support resistance. What I'm gonna do is actually just draw trend lines. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, there we go. Yes, guys. Pretty much. So for this chart, I'm pretty much. I pretty much have really. I really have no hope for the Bulls. I just want to see the Bears. You know, I just want to. I just want to see the Bears. So now the reason why I'm talking about Bears is because at first we broke the first, this first counter trend line. We broke it, retested it, went to retest again, went to retest again, and this looks like another retest, man. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like when price is within this area, it could just move up and down, probably even go up, retest there. Then as this line goes high, it may go retest. So once price is within this region, in between these lines, watch out for the price action. I believe only think of sales once we break this bottom trend line here around this region. Then maybe you can say maybe I could say start looking for sales. But apart from that, just be on the sidelines. Why? Because this chart may actually consolidate for so long, and it may actually try go for your stop losses so many times, because USDK is known for these ugly wicks, long ugly wicks. So that's my take on USDK. Just be ready for the breakout. Apart from that, just wait. The patience game. Then GBP, JPY. Okay, GBP, JPY. Let's go to the weekly. Okay, look at there. So with the euro, with the GBP, JPY, as you see with the weekly candle last week, it was so engulfing. It's blue as hell, very bullish. Friday, if I remember well, on Friday, apparently there was like GBP news, whatever the hell it was, which made GBP to skyrocket to the top, which is good, which is super good. You know what I'm saying? But which is good for the GBP. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes these things may be manipulation from the market makers. You know what I'm saying? It could just be manipulation. And we all know, and you guys always know that price action likes to correct itself, right? So let's go for it. Okay, so we have um my daily trend line. Oh, it's too long. My daily trend. I'm just trying to see my daily trend line that got broken. That got my daily trend line got broken, right? But if you look at this current candle, which is today, it's under the trend line, right? So let me tell you guys one thing. If today's candle closes underneath the trend line, sell that pair, sell it hard. I am telling you. If it closes above the trend line, buy the pair. I am telling you, it's simply like that. It is just simply like that. I'm not gonna take you guys on. I won't even confuse you guys by doing anything. That's just simply how it is. Because if you look at now, let's go to the 4 hour. Let me explain fully. You see how we broke out and then we formed the gap, right? And then this candle couldn't it couldn't break above the trend line. I'm not saying judge it on this candle. Nah, wait for the daily candle. The daily, we are using the daily candle, right? Wait for the daily candle to close and see how it closes. If it closes below this trend line, sell it. If it closes above, buy it. I am telling you, we'll talk at the end of the week. Or maybe also again, I will just give you tips about TPs and stop losses once I see it play out. You know what I'm saying? But basically, this is just my arrows, and then if we close above, skyrocketing up. It's simple. But I'll give you guys a proper illustration once the day ends. and once I see the daily candlestick closure for sure. Let's get to the news, bro. News today we only have Canadian government. Bolos will be speaking, Mr. Bolos or Mrs. Bolos, I don't know, but I should assume is it's a man. I mean, he's a man, so Mr. Bolos will be speaking today. We have the bank holiday in GBP, which is today, but it doesn't matter. And then for two, the hell is going on? Okay, and then for tomorrow we have Australian dollar cash rate and RBA state rate statement. Wow. We have NZD inflation expectations. We have AUD retail sales. Wow. So is this mostly AUD and NZD for tomorrow? Remember, this is GMT plus two. So you just fix your time according to your time zone. On Wednesday we have the New Zealand dollar again, cash rate statement, monetary policy statement, which is all good. So far we don't have any high impact news for the dollar or for the pound or for the euro. So far so good. On Thursday we got Canadian trade balance, and fortunately our Mr. Powell will be speaking on behalf of the USD all together with the PPI monthly whatever. So it's gonna be a bit late for the USD. Friday, we got GBP, GDP. We have the GDP, the manufacturing production, the prelim GDP, and then as usual, on I mean at around half two we have unemployment changes, CPI, what. I feel like this week is not that much. I mean, the news that are there are on pairs that I'm least expected. I mean, or should I say, are on pairs that least entice me to trade. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that these news won't affect me that much, even though sometimes I've realized that on weeks whereby there's no news, the charts actually move the most. So we'll just see how things work out. You know what I'm saying? But apart from that, man, stay safe, enjoy your day, and it's your boy